You're watching USA News Hub, your home for powerful stories, game-changing moments, and legends in the making. New York City roared with history as Hellen Obiri surged through Central Park, breaking the tape and breaking records. In a performance that stunned the world, Kenya's Hellen Obiri not only defended her New York City Marathon title, but also shattered a 22-year-old course record, cementing her place as one of the greatest marathon runners of her generation. It was a crisp morning in New York. Thousands lined the streets, flags waving, the city alive with energy. The women's elite pack started strong, but by mile 23, it was clear the crown belonged to Kenya. Obiri powered through the final stretch, clocking an astonishing 2 hours 19 minutes and 51 seconds, beating Margaret Okeo's 2003 record of 2 hours 22 minutes and 31 seconds. Her victory wasn't just dominant, it was historic. Close behind was fellow Kenyan Sharon Lokedi, the 2022 champion, who finished 16 seconds adrift after a spirited chase. Sheila Chepkirui, the defending champion, completed Kenya's podium sweep, finishing third nearly 34 seconds behind. That made it 7 straight wins for Kenya's women in New York, a streak that highlights the nation's unmatched legacy in distance running. For the first 15 miles, it was a tight contest between the Kenyan trio and American Fiona O'Keefe, a Stanford graduate from California, running stride for stride. But around mile 20, as the pack hit the undulating terrain of the Bronx, the Kenyans began to separate. By mile 23, Obiri made her move, a blistering acceleration that no one could match. Her stride lengthened, her rhythm flawless. The crowd at Central Park erupted as she charged through the final turn, a champion in full command. Behind her, O'Keefe battled valiantly but couldn't hold pace, eventually finishing fourth, an impressive debut on one of the world's toughest marathon courses. Even Olympic champion Sifan Hassan of the Netherlands, running her first NYC Marathon, couldn't match the intensity, finishing sixth but promising to return stronger. For Kenya, the victory was yet another reminder of its dominance in long-distance running. Since 2014, no nation has been able to dethrone the East African powerhouse in the women's race. From Mary Keatoney's legendary runs to Joyceline Jepkesjai and now Hellen Obiri, the tradition continues, blending endurance, discipline, and pure competitive fire. Hellen Obiri, now a 2-time NYC champion, joins an elite club of back-to-back winners, proving that consistency and courage are her greatest weapons. "It's a dream come true again," Obiri said at the finish line. "To win here once was special, but to break the record, that's something I'll never forget." Her words captured the emotion of the moment: tears, triumph, and total exhaustion. The NYC Marathon wasn't just about the runners. The wheelchair division saw equally breathtaking performances. Marcel Hug, known as the Silver Bullet for his iconic helmet and lightning-fast finishes, reclaimed his title in commanding fashion. The Swiss star, already a 6-time NYC champion, made it 7 wins after crossing the line in 1 hour 30 minutes and 16 seconds. Just short of his own course record from 2022, Hug's journey back to the top was a story of redemption after finishing 4th in 2024. He surged ahead around mile 9 and never looked back, maintaining an incredible 3:27 pace over the entire race. "It wasn't as easy as it looked," Hug admitted. "I had some issues with my backstroke, but I'm really happy. Winning here never gets old." England's David Weir took second place, nearly 4 minutes behind, while Japan's Tomoki Suzuki rounded out the podium. In the women's wheelchair division, Susanna Scaroni proved untouchable once again. She dominated from start to finish, clocking 1 hour 42 minutes and 10 seconds, nearly 6 minutes ahead of her closest rival. The American star added another NYC crown to her 2022 and 2024 victories, making it 3 total. 5-time NYC champion Tatiana McFadden finished second, while Catherine De Brunner, the 2023 champion, came in third. Both Hug and Scaroni took home $50,000 each, a well-deserved prize for their remarkable performances, and a sign of the growing recognition for wheelchair athletes in the marathon world. The 2025 New York City Marathon was massive, both in spirit and in scale. Key stats from race day: average finishing time, 4 hours 31 minutes and 31 seconds. 20 therapy dogs were at the starting line offering comfort to runners. 137 countries represented, a truly global event. 43,000 bagels and 50,000 cups of coffee served to runners and volunteers. 300 gallons of Gatorade and 6,000 servings of hot tea consumed. 55,642 finishers, a new NYC Marathon record. Over 1.4 million participants have now crossed the NYC finish line in history. New York once again proved why it's the world's ultimate running stage. As Hellen Obiri raised her arms in victory, the crowd's roar echoed through Central Park, and that moment, she wasn't just a runner. She was a symbol of determination, resilience, and excellence. Her win reaffirmed Kenya's global dominance in distance running, but it also celebrated something bigger: the power of belief and the beauty of competition. Meanwhile, Marcel Hug and Susanna Scaroni's victories reminded the world that speed comes in many forms, and champions are defined by their heart as much as their strength. From elite athletes to everyday runners chasing their own goals, the 2025 TCS New York City Marathon captured what makes sports so powerful: unity, perseverance, and the thrill of achieving the impossible. As the sun set over Manhattan and the finish line banners came down, one thing was certain: Hellen Obiri's record-breaking run will echo in New York City streets for years to come. Thanks for watching USA News Hub, where every game tells a story. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more stories that define sports.